it's gonna be a short one because I had things to do, but here we are. So I've been playing a bit with this Storyplotter app that I was working last week. Right now I have it in Spanish, but you can see some is in English. And if you remember this app, I found it first on Google Play. It's for Android. I don't know other if you can download it on Apple or on your iPad or something else, but this is the Android version, and right now you can see the web version. I think it's very cheap. It's like what would be in Mexican pesos is like 70 pesos or almost 80 pesos a month. That's about $4, I think. Yeah, about $4.69 a month. I'm using right now the monthly payment, and I'm liking it. I miss the ability to start writing the chapters, and also I don't know why I started working this moon camp on my app, but when I open it here on the web, it was saved just like this. You can see, let me change it to English. So you can see it was changed to a no name folder, but I have all my characters, what I had been working on them. I saw I had here something, but well, and I think I'm gonna like it. I'm still learning it. I had not a conflictuous week, but I was mostly drawing this last week, so I didn't do a lot. And as I said, I had this problem that I couldn't find it because on the web it's on a folder with the moon camp name, but everything is empty. So, and if I got here, I start as a new document. What I want to do is find a way to move all these to the other page, but that's the only thing at the moment I haven't found a way to do it. I'm gonna work on it. One thing that has been a bit complicated, not difficult, maybe I just need to get used, is that it gives you all the characters that you are working on, even if they're not from the same story. And that's what I don't know if it is working them as if they were one single story, because it's supposed to be different. Yesterday I started some scripts for other stories. You can see here, started yesterday. I started working in Spanish. By the way, it's in Spanish. I don't know, the translation is not perfect. Sometimes this information is in Spanish and some other times it's in English. But well, that maybe it's because I have it both in the app and on the computer, so maybe it's getting confused. But Yes, here of course you can add if you want to work more than one book but it's on the same story, add plot, etc. But here is what is a bit confusing for me at least, because it gives you, these are notes I did for Moon Camp, but it's showing on Gypsy, and it's not the only thing. The characters, they also appear in different on the different stories, so that's been a bit confusing, but I think it's only to use it more. And as again I say, I just want to move all of these to Moon Camp, or probably I'll just erase this since there's nothing in it. I haven't checked this on Write Sequel, but it looks fine that you can have both two folders together. I'll just try it. And well, here in case you want to add more, add plot. I expect it to be a long story. You remember this part, you choose if it's a micro story, they give you some information. If it's a comic, usually you're going to work with 4 pages written. Remember, with comics you need to think, comics and movies, you need to think that one thing is the script and another thing is the final product, because the final product is going to have more information. Novel, if it is a micro novel, it's about 300 words. If it's a short story, or free mod, so you decide how long you need it. Very long, you need to think that the movie is going to be about 150 minutes and the comic about 200 pages. And well, that's a lot. I've been writing, but as you can see, not only I've been working more with drawing this week, but also I've been writing some ideas I don't want to forget. I didn't write anything here. And yeah, the only thing I miss a bit is that part that you don't have a chance to actually write. I like it for the organization, but I'm not quite sure, because I'm the kind of person that want to start thinking on an opening and the character introduction and then add a chapter, etc. I'm a bit more about writing the whole thing, the whole idea, and then work on what I have. I start selecting my characters. From the characters I already have, I decide who is a main character. I don't know why it's looking gray. So I was saying that I think it's good if it is the way you like to work. If you usually think a lot on your story before writing it, it can be a great form, because you can write everything. They give you the main ideas on what you have to do. But for me, I work the other way around. I usually start writing, and then I would decide for my character, who is the main character. Well, I have that already clear, but who are the characters that are going to be shown in that chapter. I would decide at the moment if the incidents I'm writing are interesting or not. I would use this more as a checklist, actually. I would work the story, the chapter, the novel, would try to write it in short words, because here I don't see it as a way of writing the whole story. As you can see, we only have title, opening, and a description, but not actually a document, a doc that you can write here. It's only the short ideas. Again, maybe I'm not using it fully. For example, I haven't used this point yet. Write idea to use in this episode, or choose from idea note. If you enter one, the other will disappear automatically. Make synopsis from idea and make a story from synopsis. Let me try that part. I think this looks like a bit like like using AI, artificial intelligence. Let me see. Taking the previous idea at the top or the last idea at the bottom, can move to previous and next idea. Change order to date, use, tag, create, name, or free order. Ascending and descending order can be swapped by selecting the same item again. Search an idea. Search some tag. Search same tag, sorry. Cat run away. Tap tag and can search some same tag. And quick search. Let me see. I click here to the ideas. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can do something. I'm just gonna write some ideas I have for another chapter, not for the next one. And let me see if it's going to do what I think. That is, I think it has some artificial intelligence on it. I think if you write it and fill all of the spaces, it will give you at the end, maybe not the whole work, but it's going to make it clearer. So let's try it. So I'm in opening, so I'm just going to write this because it's supposed to be just the opening. Here I can add another idea. next idea is this one, that everyone is angry and annoyed. I would need to write why are they angry. I think that's the idea with character. Yeah, and I'm just writing the short ideas. So in this case, I have four people who are angry. I need to explain why they're angry and why the corn aren't. Oh, if I put it here, it will work better. Now that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm also having some snack. I'm not gonna get too much on the other characters right now. I just want to see how it's going to work. Oh, and as you can see here, we have a bar that is telling us more or less the percentage of what's done. So I think is, oh yeah, for example, I have here more information to fill with, or that I need to fill, but right now I just I'm just going to work. I'm gonna skip all these parts for a moment. I remember there was something here at the end when the, there was something here about making a synopsis. That's what I want to check. this part I can't see the bottom at left bottom. Oh, here is the right idea. Let me see. No, that was actually to erase it. Recycle in, rearrange, but maybe in the overall, but maybe if I change it to preparation, not writing. Oh well, we didn't notice that last time, don't worry. I'm still not looking at it yet. I'm trying to find the computation something same, turn appropriate element, well this is architecture. I actually think this is more like a checklist. Let me work my way on it and I'll let you know. Maybe it's here, change plot length. This is to rearrange. Oh no, sorry, this was for downloading it. This is supposed to have some AI, but I don't find it opening. Okay, I already opened that. Outline, delete, I don't want to erase it. I mean, it's not wrong. For example, I'm not sure with the next chapter, chapter 9, if what I'm going to write, but so it's not bad to have this helping, telling me, oh, chapter 9, you finish with this, so you need to start with this. Caution text. But really I can see this part, for example, the hidden caution text. Okay, maybe I think I'm getting it. I have to check them. But now let's see. Link correlation diagram, okay. Scene, act. Again, this is more like already have the idea, now start writing each part. Again, not that I think it's bad, it's wrong, it's great. For example, right now that I'm not sure how to start next chapter, it can be very useful to have it so I can think more analytically. If I have the main idea of what is going to happen in this chapter, or exactly because I don't have the main idea, I can look here. I don't need to worry about the characters, but about what I wanted to happen. What would be the incident? How we have the protagonist get involved in an incident and work to solve an essential problem. And pattern 2, the incident begins to move in an unexpected direction, and of course you can add as many others as you want. But yes, I'm gonna need to check more here. but I already need to get ready for work because I started a new class. Not that I'm complaining, I'm actually happy that I started a new class, but it's also being a bit confusing. Oh well, next class we'll check this. This is the first one of the first app I used, but next time we talk about this. Right now I was using the free one, and now I need to buy it. It's neither too expensive, this one, for Telling Pro, starting $5 monthly. Well, you only have two options, monthly and yearly. But then again, I'm gonna buy this later, at least to check it, because this was, as I remember, I was working in this, but again I can't see here. This was also very good, and I think I remember it has a document processor, but I'm not sure. I met this program years ago, this app, when they have another name, and I don't know what happened that time, because one of the stories I was working on it, I know I was working on a story, but then I erased it. I lost my cell phone, everything got erased, and when I buy the new one, I forgot about this program. I couldn't remember the name, so it took me a while until I could find it again. But this one, I remember I started it in the last app they had, and now they changed name, and haven't had a chance to check how has it changed. And probably I can't work from here, but just super fast. I'm not gonna give a lot of info now, just wanna see how it works. But yes, I probably can't work until I upgrade it. Okay, so I think it's gonna be all for today. This was with Storyplotter. Again, what I miss until now is that possibility of start writing all of the ideas as they come up. But again, maybe it's only to practice. I like the idea that when you are having a writer's blockage, or you don't know how to order the ideas, if it's going to be an interesting chapter or something, you can use this as a checklist. You can, I like this part that you can select this to be part of the synopsis. You can rewrite it, but yes, I still need to check more. I'm gonna try to fill all of this information with chapter 9, and then we keep going. For now, let's call it a day, and let's stop the video. Hope to see you on Friday for drawing. Goodbye.